Hello, YouTubers. My topic today is male enhancement. I've given this topic a lot more thought than probably I should. As I get older, I often think back over my life, how things have changed, where I am now, and where I thought I'd end up. When I was younger, I often compared myself with my heroes like Muhammad Ali, Wilt Chamberlain, Jimi Hendrix. These were larger than life figures, and by comparison, I look real small in comparison to them. But I saw those ads on TV and in the magazines, ads for male enhancement pills. You know the kind of ads I'm talking about. These are ads that promise to enlarge my appeal with women and my standing among other men. A Chrysler 300M or an Escalade with 22-inch rims. Fine homes, fine cars, a trophy Beyonce-style wife or girlfriend. Few women on the side maybe. All this is what I needed to be a real man in this society. And it could all be mine if I just swallow one little pill. So I bought this pill and I swallowed it. It promised me natural male enhancement, and sure enough, it gave me all the strength and stamina, endurance, and the desire that I had to grab life by the horns, so to speak. To have all the things I desired, to live life to the max. Of course, I'd need to work some overtime, maybe take another job. I'd have to develop my hustle skills to earn some money on the side. Maybe I'd turn over a little weed, perhaps, pick up a few extra bucks. Do some side jobs, take some money under the table, not miss any opportunity to turn a profit. Well, I did have less time for my wife and kids, but they say it's not quantity of time that's important, but the quality. So I planned to work, and I worked the plan. The pill did just as advertised. Well, sort of. Here's what really happened. The pill promised me hours of satisfaction. It delivered at first, but over time, those hours became filled with tedium and exhaustion. That feeling they promised, it became just friction. Pain and weariness took the place of any pleasure I derived from all the things the media said I ought to have to be considered a successful man. Working 50 or 60 hours a week, coming home too tired to enjoy what little quality time I'd had left, seeing my children grow up and away from me, things going on in their lives I never knew about, issue my son or daughter were dealing with that if I had known or had the time I would have dealt with. I wanted to protect my daughter from boys who would use her and toss her away. I bought her designer clothes. She had her own decorated room, an iPhone, laptop, a credit card. I bought her a car on her 16th birthday. But she's seeing this low life. This low life is all I can say. Who's too lazy to take the pill on his own and probably is slick enough to talk her into taking it. And my son, I wanted to teach him all about women, but he's learning everything from the streets. My wife and I, we married, I had nothing. She has to be proud of the man I've become. I provide for our family well. I'm a man's man, but I'm dead tired some nights. And the mortgage on the house and the car payments, they make it a pretty stressful end of the month for me. I wish my wife could take a full-time job. Sometimes, though, when I'm driving from my first shift job to my part-time job, or at 4:30 in the morning when I'm delivering papers, a wave of tiredness hits me, a literal wave that sweeps across my whole body, and I wonder, what am I doing? Why am I doing this? What's going on? How did I end up this way? And I think, even though I have all the things I ever wanted, somehow it just isn't enough. I'm gaining things, but I'm losing relationships. My relationships are hemorrhaging, they're rotting, they're drying up. I suspect I've been lied to. I've been hoodwinked. I've been had. I've been took. I've been led astray, led amuck. I've been bamboozled. And now I'm even hearing voices, two voices like those of angels, one on each shoulder. One angel says, "Do what thou wilt, shall be the whole of the law." Go for it. You need a pool. You need a Porsche. You need to become a Mason. And this angel holds up another pill for me to take. But then the other angel on the other shoulder says this, "And this is also a sore evil, that in all points as he came, so shall he go. And what profit hath he that have labored for the wind. All his days also he eateth in darkness, and he hath much sorrow and wrath with his sickness. Ecclesiastes 5:16-17. And Jesus said this, and he saith unto them, Take heed and beware of covetousness, for a man's life consisteth not of the abundance of the things he possesses. I know what covetousness is, the desire or pursuit of money, wealth, power, food, or other possessions. He that loveth silver, said the angel, shall not be satisfied with silver, nor he that loveth abundance with increase. This also is vanity. Ecclesiastes 5:10. But I'm caught up under the influence of this pill. I'm not thinking straight. I need something, but what? And the second angel says again, For what shall it profit a man if he gain the whole world and lose his soul? So is there a better way? Who can rescue me from this emptiness and futility? There is a better way, offering true male enhancement, and God can show us the way. Matthew 6:33 says, But seek first the kingdom of God and his righteousness, and all these things shall be added unto you. Seeking the kingdom includes that part of space and time where the will of God reigns supreme, not only in the physical world, but in the spiritual. Not just among angels, but among the people of men. There is a true synchronicity because the Spirit of God is the underlying force, the motivator through which everything and everyone works together to manifest the nature of God. And his nature is love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, self-control. And peace is what we're looking for. Peace, Shabbat, the Sabbath where man rests from his work. God says, Be still and know that I am God. God is not in the rat race, the long hours, the travel, putting up with bosses who disrespect you, or customers who wear and grind away at your last nerve, the seemingly endless pursuit of prosperity with little true or lasting reward or purpose. He is not in any of this. He is not motivating you to do any of this. He is that still small voice that you're either too burned out or too distracted to hear. We're seeking the kingdom here. I'm not talking about joining a monastery or quitting work. Paul says that the man who won't work shouldn't eat. But in the midst of the hustle and the bustle, we need to learn to listen. As we listen, we see God at work, and our work takes on a new dimension. We don't work for a paycheck, but we work for true and lasting rewards. Seeking the kingdom. In this true rest, we strive for kingdom things. We toil to renew our minds. We labor to crucify the flesh. We work overtime not to pay a debt of the financial variety, but a debt of love, especially towards the family of God. We don't hustle to possess. We consent to become, to manifest in our bodies and in our souls and in our minds the new man, the new spirit that God has created within us. This spirit is in perfect agreement with God's will and God's ways. Our spirits are made in the image of God. We trust. We believe. We know that if we seek first the kingdom of God, all things that we need to live in this world will be provided for. God knows the things we have need of, but he wants much more of this. Jesus said, I am come that you might have life and have it more abundantly. The word abundant in Greek is perissos. Perissos. It means superabundant in quantity or superior in quality. By implication, excessive, exceeding abundantly, above, more abundantly, beyond measure. And in my translation, it means even wastefully above needs. Now Paul says, Now unto him who is able to do exceeding abundantly above all that we ask or think, according to the power that worketh in us. Ephesians 3:20. Think of it, more than enough, excessive, large life, larger than large life. However, in this new life, when we're seeking the kingdom, we don't think about things as the world thinks about them. We no longer seek things to fulfill. We seek things to enjoy. We no longer pursue status symbols. We're kings and priests because God said so. If God said so, I believe it. My spirit gives witness, and that settles it. We are his beloved. status above any rock star, rap star, pro athlete, politician, or billionaire. We enjoy our blessings with His approval.